Hello and welcome to A Quest for Metal. Today we are doing a grand task, a giant task. I've done it before with Iron Maiden and it took me fucking ages. And we're here doing it again with Dream Theater, the mighty Dream Theater, one of my favourite bands of all time. And we're going to try and rank every single song. Now, I say every single song, but what I really mean is almost every song. Because I'm not going to include, 1 minute interludes. Because, it's a 1 minute interlude. I will include actual instrumentals, like Overture 1928. With that out the way, let's get into the actual list. So, I like almost every single Dream Theater album. 99% of the Dream Theater albums I love. And almost all the songs on them are fantastic. But there's one album that I'm really not that keen on. So, without boring you with the tail end of the list, I'm going to kind of group them together and tell you the best ones from that album. So 114, kicking off the list, is going to be Lord Nefarious. This is one of the ones I can kind of get with on the album, although the reason it is one of the lower ones is it's because it's so cheesy, it's so pantomime. I feel like someone's going to be shouting, "He's behind you!" when I'm listening to this song, so it's going to make the tail end of the list, I'm afraid. And so is 113, 3 Days, which is a bit better than Lord Nefarious, I think, but it still has that cheese factor, and it still has that theatrical element, which I hate musicals. And this album feels like a musical to me, so I don't care for it. But these songs are okay. They're okay. 3 Days is a little bit better than Lord Nefarious. 112, Dystopian Overture, one of the first songs off the album. Pretty good instrumental. I can't really go wrong with an instrumental track, in my opinion. And this one it's fine. It's a fine instrumental track. It's just from this album that I never go back and listen to it. I just never go back and listen to it because it is on this album, which I don't care for. So, yeah, it's going here. 110, Our New World. This one's a bit better than all the ones I just mentioned. It's more catchy, it's more upbeat. The chorus is, it's fairly catchy. I've heard it live alongside another one I'll talk about in a second, but it's a bit happy, this song. It's a bit I know, it's one of the later songs on the album, so it makes sense within the story, but I like listening to bands on shuffle, and this is not an album you can really listen to on shuffle, and neither is this song, so it's gonna go kinda low. 111, Moment of Betrayal, actually a good song from the album, and one that I could listen to taken away from the album. I can listen to this by itself, and it's still fine. It's still a fine song. It's got a really sexy guitar solo in as well. So, yeah, much love for this song right here. 110, A New Beginning, the longest one on the album, so of course it's one of the best. It is, it's got that proggy factor. I know they're a prog band, so all the songs are proggy, but a lot of them are ballads, which is why they're all fucking last. They're all piled together last. But this one I actually quite enjoy, so it's gonna make it onto the list, and it's gonna be here. 109, The Gift of Music, the first single from the album, and it was actually promising, actually enjoyable and catchy as hell. I've seen this one live as well, and it actually delivered a lot better live in my opinion. And yeah, it has to be higher than a lot of the other songs on the album. 108, this is the best song of The Astonishing, and it is The Path That Divides. I love this song. If I was going to pick any song from this album, it would be The Path That Divides. It just has the best guitar work in, it has the best just solos. It feels like you could take this song, put it on any other Dream Theater album, and it'd be right at home. So that is my favourite pick from The Astonishing. And the other ones that I mentioned were my other favourites from The Astonishing. Everything else I have not mentioned is joint last, because I fucking hate them. So everything I haven't mentioned is all grouped together at 115 onwards, because I really don't have time to just go through each one and say, I hate that, because that's what it would be. It turned boring. And I don't want to waste your time. So let's get carried on with the list and get into some songs I actually really like. 107 is Prophets of War from Systematic Chaos. This was my most hated song for a long time until I heard The Astonishing, and now Prophets of War isn't too bad. I like the message it's giving, The song structure is still a bit chaotic though. The song structure on this is a bit chaotic, which is why it's so far down compared to a lot of Dream Theater songs. But I still enjoy it, and I enjoy it more now I've listened to The Astonishing. That just made Prophets of War actually somewhat enjoyable for me. So yeah, 106, Far From Heaven. A slow, ballady, kind of boring song. I'm not a big ballad fan, which is why The Astonishing was so low. And you're going to find a lot of the ballads kind of low down on the list. And this is one of the weakest in my opinion. I love this album, but I don't like this song. I can listen to it, but it's a bit of a drag. 105, Beneath the Surface. Similar kind of thing, but this is a bit more upbeat. I much prefer this one to the other one. They're still both ballads, so I'm still not going to choose them over like some of the long epics, but it's a bit better, so it's going to go a bit higher. 104, The Killing Hand. Charlie's singing is a bit hectic on this one. That's the only reason it's the weakest, I think, on the album. The song, again, kind of like Prophets of War, is a bit all over the place, but I much prefer it to everything else I've just mentioned, which is why it's placed here. And yeah, this is getting to the part, like that section of the list is a section where I don't care for it too much. This onwards, I actually really like, and I'd listen to all these songs like again and again, because I'm a massive Dream Theater fan, but I'm still critical, because I still don't like that album, but from here on out, all these songs are amazing. 103, Light the Fuse and Get Away. This is a fun song. It's a great song. It just hasn't captured my attention as much as the other songs on the album, because it is a great album. People say it's not good because Charlie's on it rather than LeBrie, but he's good on his own, you know. I think he's a great singer, and he showcases it in a lot of these songs, and this is one of them. He's great on this song. 102, You, Not Me. That chorus is just weird. It's probably one of the worst choruses in Dream Theater, but the rest of the song's really fun, and as cheesy as that chorus is, I can still find enjoyment out of it. I still do. It makes me laugh. It's fine. It's a fine song, but it is going on the tail end of the list because it's a bit bordering cheese. It's a bordering cheese. 101, Just Let Me Breathe. Yeah, these songs I'm starting to really like now. This one, I'm really big fan of. It's getting more upbeat. It's not as good as some of the amazing ones later on, but still a solid effort. Still a great song that I'd listen to today. Number 100, Status Seeker. Love the synthy, weird opening to Status Seeker. Really cool song, this one. Really do enjoy this one. And the chorus is it's a fantastical chorus. Number 99, The One Who Helped to Set the Sun. It's a bit of a longer one. It's a really melodic song, this one, and the outro is fantastic. The last song, the intro, was amazing. This one, the outro, is the key player here, and go listen to it. It is an underrated song, so check it out because it is fantastic. Number 98, Out of Reach. Coming into some of the newer ones, it is a nice song. It's just overshadowed by a lot of the other ballads, you know, because there are some great ballads. And this is a good one, but it's not one of the best. So yeah, going here. 97, Repentance. This is still taking me a while to get into. I do really like it now. At first, this was like one of my most hated. This and Prophets of War, my two most hated. Now I kind of like this a bit more. But the spoken word sections, I've never been a fan of that in songs where people just talk. I want to hear singing, don't want to hear talking. So that kind of irks me, but I love that they have different people in. Mikkel from Opeth's in it, Corey Taylor's in it, I can't remember who else is in it. Steve Wilson's in it, I think, so it has all these cool names in, but I'd rather they be singing on it, you know? That's my main complaint. I'd rather them sing, because Mikkel's got an amazing voice, Steve has an amazing voice, Corey's cool. No, Corey has an amazing voice as well, so I wish they sang on it. That's my only complaint. The musicianship in it, fantastic. A really cool song, and I'd play it again, it's still fantastic. So yeah. Number 96, The Answer Lies Within. Cool melody in this one. Really cool. And the singing, top bloody notch. Nothing much to say about this one, it's just a nice melodic and comfortable song. 95, New Millennium. This is a bit different. It's a bit edgy. It's a bit more groovy, and the singing is a lot different to a lot of the other Dream Theater songs. It does feel kind of, I don't want to say punky, but you know what I mean? It has like an edge. It has an edge to it, and I find that refreshing, so yeah, really cool song. Number 94, The Great Debate. This may trigger, because this is a long song, it's an epic song, and it's quite low down, 94, but it's the weird robot voice I'm not a big fan of. When, you know, the synthy voice he does, I'm not a big fan of it, and then the news clips throughout it don't really work for me, personally. I much prefer them in like 6 o'clock and a lot of the other Awake songs, but in The Great Debate, doesn't really mesh well together, if you know what I mean. But the song itself is still fantastic, and then the guitar solo, and the guitar riffs, and then it's singing aside from the robot parts, kind of make the package more listenable. And it is still a great song. It's just one of the worst long songs, one of the weaker, longer songs by Dream Theater. 93, This Is the Life. It's kind of a bland song, but then the melodic solo saves the hell out of it. The solo in this, magnifique. Such an amazing song. I'm going to have to do like a top 10 Dream Theater solos one, because they have a lot, and this is one of my favourites. I love this solo. Number 92, this is a shocker, Surrounded, from my favourite Dream Theater album. What's that doing here? It is one of the weaker songs of the album, for me personally, probably not for you. And like when I heard the entire album live, which was an amazing day, this was the one I was kind of like, not a big fan of this song. I can't put my finger on it. This is one of the songs that I just not the biggest fan of. But I like to listen to things as a package, and I don't skip it. But if I had to skip one, if I was forced to, this would be the one. Which is why I was going a bit lower down on the list, but it's still a great song. Still a great song, just the weakest on the album for me. Number 91, Behind the Veil. A nice melodic ballady song. You're going to get a lot of the ballad ones here, because I much prefer a lot of the heavier, edgier, longer songs. And this is just where it's going to place. It's a nice song. Put it on right now. It's fine. It's fantastic. But it has to go somewhere, so it's going to go here. Same with 90, Along for the Ride. Similar kind of thing as Behind the Veil. Nice kind of ballad. His singing's great. Not really much to say about some of these ballads, to be honest. They're just nice, calming ones. I love this one because it's from Metropolis Part 2, one of the best Dream Theater albums. It just fits so nicely in the album as a whole package. It's exactly where it needs to be, and it works so well. I love this song, and from here on out, these are the songs I love. So back then was like, I like these songs, these are good. Tail end, Now is that from here on out, Through Her Eyes, out, I love these songs. Because I'm a massive fan, as I said before. Keep fucking saying it. But yeah, here on out, love them. Number 87, I Walk Beside You. Just the way he says that. I'm not going to try and replicate it, because I can't. I'm not a singer like him, so I can't replicate it, but just the way he says it, I just love. I love how he says that phrase. I wish more ballads were like this one, because this is just a tippity-top amazing song. And I think it's better than Through Her Eyes. Yeah, I know. And I think it's better than a lot of the other ones I mentioned. Sure, better than The Great Debate. That might spark some debate in the comments, but yeah, I Walk Beside You. Fantastic song by Dream Theater. 86, Won't You Take Away My Pain. I just said I'm not going to sing. I ruined it. And that didn't even sound like fucking Dream Theater, but whatever. I love the calming atmosphere in this song. I love the beach kind of atmosphere, the do kind of Donkey Kong-esque vibe you got going for it. It's such a relaxing song. I adore this song. The way he says, won't you take away my pain? It's too cool, and I keep doing an American accent for it. I don't know why. Yeah, I adore this song. It is one of the best ballads Dream Theater have done, so it's going to be fairly high for that. Number 85, Disappear. This is a creepy-ass song, and I love it for that. I love anything with, like, dread and creepy atmosphere. This is one of the creepiest Dream Theater songs ever. It just has that kind of feeling like an eldritch god is looking over you. Yeah, amazing, disturbing song. You have to check it out. Number 84, Room 137. It's one of the weaker ones of the latest album. It's a bit disjointed, but the riffs are killer, and his singing is top notch. He's getting better and better singing wise. I think anyway. From like the early days, he's getting a lot better. And this is still a fun song. It's just one of the weaker from the album. That's all I can say. Number 83, The Bigger Picture. Another ballad. They have a lot. This is one of them. This is just a great song. The chorus again when he sings The Bigger Picture. Come on, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. One of my favourites, and yeah, one of my favourites from the album, and it's gonna be here. 82 may trigger some people. A lot of people hate this song for some fucking reason. This is Wither. It's a beautiful song. Why do people not like the song? Tell me in the comments why people don't like this song, because I think it's beautiful. One of the best ballads by Dream Theater, and it might trigger people being this high, but I think the next song will trigger people even more. Number 81, The Spirit Carries On. You put your pitchforks down, put the torches back. It's my opinion. Yeah, okay. This is a classic. Watch Mojo had this as like number fucking like 4 or something. It was definitely on the top 10. For me, nah. There's way better songs than this. Way better songs. I, again, reiterate, I do not like ballads that much. This is a ballad. So it's not going to go high. It's not going to go fucking high. But it is a well-made song. The solo in it is beautiful. The singing in it is beautiful. The place on the album, it fits well. And it works as a whole package. But by itself, when I'm listening to Shuffle and this just comes on, I'll probably skip and listen to like As I Am or something instead. I'm being honest, you know, it's not really for me, to be honest, but when I listen to the album, it fits perfectly, so it's going to go fairly high, but still kind of low for the classic that it is, but yeah, what can I say? Doesn't really tickle my fancy as much as some of the others. Number 80, The Silent Man. Yeah, this is better. I think this is better. The acoustic solo in it, like the acoustics throughout it, amazing. Love how acoustically cool this song is. Just, brings a tear to my eye. Number 79, Hell's Kitchen. A fantastic instrumental. Yeah, I give love to the instrumentals more than like Spirit Carries On and shit. This is just, it's so good. I heard this one live as well when they did the tour, and it's even better live. You gotta love most of the Dream Theater instrumentals. This is no different. Technically impressive, and just a blast to listen to. And so many different things you pick up, like listening to instrumentals. You're like, I forgot that. I didn't realise that section was in it. And it's just fun to listen to. Number 78, A Fortune in Lies. The way he says that, you can make a fortune in lies. That's not even close, but I tried. Charlie singing on this is excellent. The groove, the melody is excellent, and how fast and complex this song is. Fortune in Lies, yeah, underrated. People just pass off the first album, but I think it's great. Number 77, Anna Lee. Beautiful song. Again, this is one of the ballads that just speaks to me, personally. Don't know why, I just love the way he sings. Anna Lee. It's a sway kind of song. It's one of those just like, like lighter in the air. That's more like it. Number 76, The Looking Glass. Another one of the best songs from the self-titled. And just the emotion in the pre-chorus and the chorus itself is just, it's palpable. You can taste it. You can taste the emotion. And it is one of the best. I love this song. Number 75, Only a Matter of Time. One of the best Charlie songs. It's fast, it's groovy, it's intense, and it's underrated. No one talks about this song. But it, in my opinion, one of the best Charlie songs. And I think better than fucking some of the other ones I talked about. Number 74, Bastille Warrior. Love the meaning of this song. Love the riffs. Love the solo. And yeah, it's you know what it's about. It's about alcoholism. it's a cool subject. I love the lyrics. I just love the structure of this song. It is a great newer Dream Theater song. Number 73, Innocence Faded. Such a amazing song. Sure, it's a semi-ballad, but anything from Awake is a flawless fucking song, and this is no different. A beautiful song that I never want to skip, because Awake is a fucking masterpiece of an album. There it is. It is a masterpiece of an album. Number 72, Afterlife. One of the best Charlie songs, probably the best Charlie song. I love this song. It's catchy as hell when it hits to the, when he starts singing in the afterlife. One of the catchiest songs from the album, so it's gonna make it onto the list quite high. 71, Fall Into the Light, a newer one. It's only so far down because I haven't had much time with it. The beginning is intense as hell, and then that middle section is so serene. So serene and beautiful. And then the solo, I mean, come on. This made me think, the new album's going to be absolutely fantastic. And it was. I'm so glad it was. Number 70, The Enigma Machine. Yeah, I prefer this to a lot of the other ballads from this album. The Enigma Machine... I don't want to say a bad word. The Enigma Machine is one of the best instrumentals by Dream Theater. Super underrated song, and just, it's heavy as hell without having any lyrics. Heavy as hell song. Number 69, Build Me Up, Break Me Down. Speaking of heavy, this song is intense as hell. The way he screams it, you know the song. The way he screams that is just intense, and I haven't really heard as aggressive vocals as that for a long time from Dream Theater, so it's very refreshing. Very unique, and I love this song. Number 68, You Are Paralyzed. Such a cool... I don't know if it's You Are Paralyzed or I Am Paralyzed. Either way, this is a short song. I didn't think I'd start getting into short Dream Theater songs, but this one of the best from the new album. Short, punchy, and just catchy as hell. Number 67, The Enemy Inside. One of the singles, and yeah, it definitely delivered. Catchy as hell. You're gonna have that chorus stuck in your head now. I talk about this song, you're gonna have it stuck in your head. Just think about it. The Enemy Inside is gonna be stuck in your head, him singing it, because it's a catchy as fuck song, and it's one of my favourites. Number 66, Burning My Soul. How groovily, is that a word? Groovy. How groovy he says that song, that lyric in that song is just a 10 out of 10. Flawless. His singing in that is 10 out of fucking 10. Burning My Soul. Another underrated song by Dream Theater, and I love it. 65, Untethered Angel. This is another beautiful song from the latest album. It's the latest album just blows Astonishing out of the water, but I'm not going to rag on about Astonishing again, but yeah, proggy as hell. It's fairly long, 7 minutes long, so yeah. Got all the staples of a good Dream Theater song, and it is a good Dream Theater song. 64, Lifting Shadows Off a Dream. Not much to say about this one, except it is a fantastic listen. It's an amazing melody. Singing is calm and serene, and it's a beautiful song, and I love it to bits. 63, a longer song. These Were the Best of Times. Took me a while to get into this one. Kind of like Repentance, but this is way better than Repentance, in my opinion. This is way better. There's no spoken sections. It's actually a bit catchier, and it's just a great long song overall. It's not one of the best long songs, but it still deserves to be fairly high on the list, because it is a great listen. Number 62, A Rite of Passage. I love this song. I play this song to death, so it's a bit lower down than some of the other songs, but when it came out, oh boy, played the shit out of this song, because it's quite heavy. It's quite a heavy song for Dream Theater, and again, catchy fucking chorus. So, all the makings of a star. Number 61, Yitsy Jam. I said the best one from the album was fucking Afterlife, and I forgot about Yitsy Jam. This is one of the best instrumentals in Dream Theater history. It is. It's a bloody amazing instrumental, and I could listen to this again and again and again, just like some of these other songs I'm going to talk about. 60 is Hollow Years. Yeah, I know, a ballad this high, what's going on? But this one is, I don't know, it just sings to me. It sings to me. It's the way he says, it's crashing down of hollow years. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I don't, but I like to think I do. And, it just kind of gets into your soul, and I don't know, I just love the singing in this. I love his melodies, vocal melodies, and what can I say? It's a great song. I love it. 59, Never Enough. Quite a intense song as well. Again, an underrated one. Fairly long and fairly, well, not fairly, actually fucking amazing. 58, Pale Blue Dot. One of the longer ones from the new album. And a fucking epic. I love the storytelling in this one. It's kind of creepy, like beepity boopity alien kind of shit going on. It's weird, but it works. And the message in it is really nice as well. So overall, it's long, it has a message, singing's good, the guitar's good, whole package. Number 57, the first Dream Theater song I've ever heard, Forsaken. People don't like the song, they can continue shitting the pants somewhere, like over someone's opinion, I don't care. I love this song, love it, prefer it to The Spirit Carries On and all those other fucking ballads I talked about. It's the first song I ever heard by Dream Theater. Got me into the band, so I got some nostalgia for it, yeah? Got some nostalgia for it. Love the music video, love everything about it. 10 out of 10 song. And if that's a 10 out of 10 song, like the rest of the 60 whatever songs we can get to are 10 out of 10s as well, so let's keep going. 56, Erotomania. Another instrumental, and this one is just flawless again. They can't really do instrumentals wrong, to be honest. I know I put the Astonishing one quite, last, almost, but I haven't had much time with it, because I kind of just ignore the album, because I don't like it. But, on further listens it might go higher, because most of the instrumentals are fantastic, and this is no different. Number 55. Controversial as hell. 55. Pull Me Under. The only single they've had. One of the better songs by them. Sure, I love this song, but I've heard it to death. I've heard it to death, yeah? It's like Enter Sandman. It's like the song you just play constantly and then you start to hate it, but I haven't hated this yet. I still love the guitar, I still love the chorus. It's just kind of bland on me now. But I'm still going to recognise it as a fantastic song, and it's still going to be in the top 100. But 55 is where it's going to go. 54, Constant Motion. Love the weirdness of this song, how heavy it is. It's kind of short too, but it packs a punch. Constant Motion. It's cool as hell. This album's bipolar. It's got some songs I don't like on it. It's got some songs I love. It's kind of bipolar. It's a bipolar album, but Constant Motion is great, and I love it. 53, the best song from the new album. Well, one of the best songs from the new album, either. At Wits End. Just like Pale Blue Dot, it's long, it's proggy, it's got amazing guitar in, amazing singing, but I think it's a little bit better. I think it's better than Pale Blue Dot. Just slightly. So, yeah, it's going to go higher. 52, Sacrifice Sons. An epic song, and again, the way he says, da-da-da, sacrifice sons, and then the sound like some creepy alien's gonna fucking abduct me, but you know the parts I mean. Cool as hell, long as hell, proggy as hell, amazing as hell. 51, S2N, wow. Just, the bass in this, the bass is fucking fantastic in this. Easily one of the best of the new album. Easily, hands fucking down. I love this, and the Owen Wilson part, just wow. It's too good. Too good. Number 50, The Dance of Eternity. Getting into some classics now, and this is classic for a reason. I adore this song. And it's got to go fairly high because it is one of the best Dream Theater songs. Speaking of best, 49 is 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. This is some people's ones. For me, there's parts of this song that I really like. There's parts that I'm not too keen on, like some of the ballad parts, but the parts that I really like. Like, the parts that I fucking love. This is the longest Dream Theater song, so it should be like number 1 for me, but again, I've heard it kind of disjointed. I've heard some of the songs out of order before, which is why listening to it as a whole is so weird for me. But yeah, I do love some parts. I'm not a big fan of some parts, and then it gets me again at the end, so I can't quite get it higher than it is at the moment, but maybe on re-listens it might get higher. 48, Lines in the Sand. The solo in it? That's all I can say. 47, These Walls. Catchy as hell. I know Review Nation hates this fucking song. I don't know why. Catchy as fuck. He says it sounds like Muse. I don't even listen to Muse, so if Muse sounds like this, then I need to go listen to them, because this sounds fucking awesome. 46, Wait for Sleep. Yeah, it's a ballad, it's this high, I know, but it's that piano melody, it's a doom 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 doom. Yeah, there. Wait for Sleep. It's a beautiful song. It kind of drifts you off to sleep, and I like that quality in songs. It's angelic. It's beautiful. It's gonna go high. Caught in a web. Caught in a web. Again, from the Awake. Awake is flawless. This song is flawless. Simple as. 44, Stream of Consciousness. This instrumental. Oh, it's so long. And it's like an epic song. But it's an instrumental. I love that about it. It's why it's one of the best. Because it has time to keep changing the melody and keep changing the riffs and everything. It's fantastic, flawless fucking instrumental by one of the best bands ever made. 43, Strange Deja Vu. You know, this is kind of an album you have to listen to as a whole, kind of like Astonishing. You have to listen to it as a whole. And because that's like 3 fucking hours, it doesn't work. Because this is like a normal length and the songs are actually good, it works in the album, and you take it out of the album, you still have that fondness from the album. So yeah, I love it. 42, Blind Faith I Had in You. Do 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 do. You can tell I'm not very good at lyrics. I just kind of go do 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 if I don't remember. Blind Faith, groovy. It's a groovy song. Has that melody, has those hooks. Long. It's a fantastic fucking song. 41, Standing on the Backs of Angels. Love it. People criticise this album because it sounds too much like Images and Words. Fuck off. I mean, you might be right, because Images and Words is my favourite album, and if this sounds like Images and Words, give me more. Give me more albums like this, yeah? Give me more albums like this. And the haters can die in a fire. 40 and 39, yeah, I'm gonna group these two. Beyond This Life and Fatal Tragedy, both from Metropolis Part 2, both, in my opinion, like for me, listening-wise, similar, you know, about the same kind of, it's the same story, it's a fucking concept album. And they're both melodic as hell, they both tell the story in an interesting way, both have that melody, have that groove, and it's just, it works so well for the story and the concept and the album itself, so love both of these. 38, Lie. Again, from The Awake, what can I say, it is just a beautiful little song. The guitar work, ooh yeah, that's all I can say about it. Lie is a beautiful piece of art. 37, Lost Not Forgotten. As soon as I say it, I can hear the melody. Lost Not Forgotten, do 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 do. I can't remember the words, but I know the melody. This just gets stuck in your head. It's stuck in my head right now. So, it's a catchy fucking song. One of the best by Dream Theater. And I adore it. And I need to get to the next song before it just kind of keeps going around my head. 36, The Root of All Evil. An evil song this one is. Just the beginning riffs. Come on. This is just a hectic frenzy of a song. And it doesn't let up. until the very end. And you love it for it. This is a perfect song. 35, Misunderstood. Ooh, I love this song. Love the way he sings Misunderstood in it. That part where they sing Misunderstood and it goes creepy. This is another creepy ass song by Dream Theater, and it kind of makes you think, like, am I like this guy? Wow, I relate. Holy cow, man. It's kind of one of those songs. But yeah, it is beautiful, it's melodic, creepy as hell. One of my favourites. 34, Panic Attack. This song feels like you're actually having a panic attack with the drumming. It's like, just like, okay, my head feels like it's actually, I'm gonna have a fucking migraine. But it's a good one. It's a migraine you want. This song is mental, it's fast, it's heavy, it's everything you want in a heavy Dream Theater song, which is why it's high on my list. Number 33, Bridges in the Sky. Again, a long song, proggy as fuck, beautiful as fuck, and it's from an album which people don't like, and there's going to be more coming up later, so, you know, hold on to your panties. But I love the melody in this song. I love it to bits. To bits. Break it into pieces, and I love all the little pieces. 32, Scarred. One of the longer ones from Awake, and one of the best. I can't say too much wrong about songs from Awake, as I've kind of said before. This is another flawless piece of art from a flawless album. Honor Thy Father is a heavy song. It has deep meaning. Singing, fantastic. Melody, guitar, bass, drums, all perfect. Perfect song. 30, we have Outcry. Like I said, another song from this album coming up quite high. Number 30, come on. Just the fucking melodies in it. Come on. The groove and the melodies in this song are some of the best Dream Theater ever done. I'm going to say it. Some of the best they've ever done, which is why it is super high. 29, Another Day. Fucking saxophone. Come on. If it's got a saxophone in it, it's going to go high. Just like that Ghost song, Is It Miasma? That's fucking amazing. This is equally amazing. Not just because of the saxophone, it's the melody itself. But, come on. We know it's about the saxophone. 28, Shattered Fortress. One of the best songs from the album. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. Guitar, creepy as fuck. The rhythms, just non-stop. It's a non-stop proggy journey, and you're along the entire way. 27, from Metropolis Part 2, we have Home. One of the best songs from that album. It actually stands on its own, which is why I didn't pair it with Fatal Tragedy and Beyond This Life and stuff. This is just perfect song by itself. It has that Arabian kind of riffs in. Egyptian-y riffs, which I just love. Like the gambling sounds in the middle, and just, it's mental. It's a mental-ass song, and it's one of Dream Theater's best songs. 26, This Dying Soul. This Dying Soul. Oh, that's what I gotta say. That I can make some weird ass Wookiee noise. I don't know what that was, but that's the feelings I get with this song. I can just fucking repeat the same fucking shit over and over. They're amazing musicians, so you know the musicianship's gonna be out of this world, and it is. And when they sing This Dying Soul, you feel it. So it has to be high. Number 25, Under Peruvian Skies. One of the heaviest riffs in the entire Dream Theater discography. When it gets to that part, your neck's broken. It flew off. It's flew off to Saturn or someplace, because Peruvian Skies is heavy as fuck. Sure, not compared to like fucking Aborted, but we're comparing Dream Theater songs to Dream Theater songs here, and this is heavy as hell. Like, and it builds up. It's not just a heavy straight away. It's a builder of a song, and then it blows up in your face. Flawless song. 6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. 6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. How can you not talk about this song? It is a beautiful song. You know it's 6 o'clock. from the Awake album. One of my favourite songs from Dream Theater. You know all about the honour of God, Mary Jane. Just those sound bites will just get stuck in your head. I love this song. I love it. I love it. Number 23, Endless Sacrifice. Endless Sacrifice. Again, a flawless song. A 10 out of 10. A masterpiece. One of the greatest songs ever written. Ever. Not just Dream Theater. Ever. And from here on out, they're all 11 out of 10s. They're all 11 out of 10s. 100 out of 10. And we're getting into the fucking juicy stuff now. 22, Illumination Theory. Oh, it's like 24 minutes long. Something similar. Maybe 20 minutes long. I love the ending to this song. Where the middle as well, it goes super calm and quiet. And it kind of feels like Disney. It sounds weird. It feels like you're in a Disneyland kind of happy mood, and then it goes back into the proper song. I love it. And then there's that silence near the end, and then it kicks up again. Yeah. This song is flawless. One of the best, longest songs by Dream Theater, which it is why it is super high on my list. 21, Overture, 1928. The greatest instrumental that ever was or will be. All the time signatures, all the complex shit in the song itself, it is just a perfect instrumental. Which is why it narrowly missed 20, but it is a perfect song, and it's the best instrumental they've ever done. Top 20 now. Number 20, Glass Prison. I just love the doom 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 doom. Just cool. It's a cool ass riff, cool ass opening. Just all about the this is another one part of the 12-step suite. I think the about Mike Portnoy getting sober. It's a great addition and probably one of the best. I absolutely adore everything about this song, which is why it's number 20. Number 19, Under a Glass Moon, from the first proper album I checked out by Dream Theater, so you know this is going to be high. I do prefer some of the other songs you'll see in a second, but this one, it has the fucking melodies. Come on, it's Under a Glass Moon. You all know it's a classic. You all know why it's this high. It's the guitar. The guitar is beautiful. The drumming is beautiful. Singing is pretty good. But the musicianship, come on. Phenomenal. Number 18, Finally Free. Most haunting song from Dream Theater. It's that ending when it's just the gunshot and and like the smash, or is that the beginning of the song? God, I can't remember now, but you know the section, just beautiful. And the end of the song where it abruptly just cuts and the music stops and then you just hear her, he's like, wake up, and he's like, ah! Best end to a Dream Theater song ever. Love this song. Perfect album closer to a perfect album. Number 17, Dark Eternal Night. Wow, 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 wow. I love the weird distorted vocals in this song. I love the way he sings the chorus. How heavy, how fucking intense it is. Amazing song. From start to finish, amazing, intense song. Speaking of, number 16, The Count of Tuscany. What a beautiful piece of art this song is. I love the story of it. The fact that it's actually based on a true story. It makes it even funnier. It's one of the most epic songs ever created. And it's only, like, here. Like, there's loads of other songs I like more, which is weird, but it's a flawless song. It's an 11 out of 10. Look in the mirror, my friend. Such an amazing song The Mirror is. I'm going to say it's like all the fucking songs. One of the best. It's one of the best. Keep repeating myself, but it is. It is one of the best. What else can I fucking say? The guitar is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Song is 10 out of 10. Number 14, In the Name of God, from Train to 4. One of the heaviest albums Dream Theater ever done. And this is one of the heaviest songs they've done. Not the heaviest. We'll get to that soon. But one of the heaviest. It's one of the longest from the album. And it just so happens it's one of the best. It has all the key components of a perfect prog song. It's got the length. It's got the girth. It's got the... it's got the musicianship. It's got the catchiness. And it's got the singing. And it's got the drums. It's got everything you need in a perfect prog song. And it's got, it's got nice lyrical content to back it up. So it's an amazing song from an amazing heavy album. Number 13 is Ministry of Lost Souls. This song is perfect. And just the melody, doom 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 doom, the soft, calm nature of the song, it kind of feels like, every time I hear it, I feel like I'm going to be drifted off into an actual sea of souls. Some kind of weird ghost sea, where it's just a souls just like floating, kind of like in Lord of the Rings, where I can't remember who it is. Frodo falls into the lake and he sees like the dead elf in the water. And it's like, it feels like that when I'm listening to this song. It's nice and serene for most of it, and then it goes super heavy, and then it's like the amazing guitar solos. Song is flawless. I love it. Number 12, Metropolis Part 1. Come on. Just that middle section with like the Mario-esque kind of do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Love the keyboard in this. The keyboard is fucking phenomenal in this song. The weird sections, everything. This kind of song properly hooked me in. Forsaken got me into the band. Metropolis Part 1 got me hooked. That fucking song is flawless. 11, Breaking All Illusions. Yeah, this is high. This is this high. That's how good I think this song is. And live as well, jaw-dropping. My jaw just unhinges and just falls into the centre of the earth. Because this song, it has that melody. The melody is just infectious. I love Breaking All Illusions. Is one of the best prog songs ever made. And it's going to be fucking high. Top 10 favourite Dream Theater songs. And I'm number 10. I'm cheating again. Yeah, I'm cheating. 2 songs are going here. In the Presence of Enemies Part 1 and In the Presence of Enemies Part 2. It's the same fucking name, so I'm going to put them both here. I love both of them. I love how evil they are. I love just the fucking way he sings in these songs. It's kind of like worshipping demons. It feels like a demon's going to crawl out the ground and drag me to hell when I'm listening to these songs. Like In the Presence of Evil, yeah, I feel evil listening to it. Adore, j'adore these songs, sorry. But I can never say which one's better. I don't know which one's better. So they're both going 10, because to me, they're both perfect, and they both deserve it. Number 9, Trial of Tears. You bet you didn't think something from this album would be this high up, but it is. It's raining in the streets of New York City. I used to hate this song. I used to be like, why is he singing about New York City? I want to sing about demons and stuff. But no, it actually gets stuck in your skin. It's stuck in your skin? Stuck in your head? There is skin surrounding your head, so I can see where I got to that conclusion, but it's a bit creepy. Yeah, this song is one of the catchiest ever made by Dream Theater. I love it. Love that chorus. I love the entire song. It's one of the best long songs by Dream Theater. And it deserves a top 10. Number 8, a fucking ballad. 8th, after all that moaning and whining and throwing shit out of the pram, there's a ballad here. Space Divest isn't just a ballad. It's a way of life. No, it transcends ballad. That melody from Kevin Moore, come on. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. He doesn't know what love is. Every single section of this song almost brings a tear to my eye, how beautiful it is. It's the best ballad by Dream Theater. It's not even a ballad. Like, it transcends it to godhood. This is a godlike song. One of my favourites of all time. And if you had to choose between this and like Spirits Away or whatever the fuck it's called, Spirit Carries On, this is so much better. This is so much better. Number 7, Take Me As I Am. The heaviest Dream Theater song is also one of the best. The riff is just headbangy as all fuck. And you need a song like this. You need a song like this. The rest of the songs are nice and calm and kind of like melodic and technical, But just every so often you just need a song to headbang to. And this is that song. It's not the most complex song, but it's the most effective. It's the best way I can describe it. It's the most effective. Fucking amazing. Number 6, Nightmare to Remember. This is one of the stories that I just love. Love the story in this. The whole car crash. And then the waking up and the music changes. Just the way the music changes around the story. Perfecto. Top 5 now. Top fucking 5. Number 5, Voices. The best solo in the world. In my opinion, on this song, the most emotion in the solo on Voices. Voices is just a classic. It's a classic. I love Voices. I really do. I think it is just a 100 out of 10. Mainly for that fucking solo. Mainly for that goddamn solo. It's just too good. As soon as it hits, it's like, I want to listen to that again. I want to listen to it again because it was that goddamn good. Number 4, something we should all do is take the time. Have all you need in your mind if you take your time. Take that advice. This song is not just an amazing prog journey, amazing prog song. It's also educational. You should take your time with stuff. Take your time with stuff. Like I did making this list, which still is going to trigger because astonishing I just fucking grouped together. But yeah, take the time. Flawless song. Second best of the album. Number 3, first best of the album, Learning to Live. This is underrated. A lot of people talk about Pull Me Under. A lot of people talk about Metropolis. And Take the Time. Not many talk about Learning to Live. I think that's the best song on the album. Just the melodies in it, the guitar in it, everything in Learning to Live is better than everything else on the album. For me, it's better than everything else on the album. It is just a perfect song. 11, 12 minutes. Come on. It's a perfect length. Except for the next 2. Number 2 and number 1, you know what they are. You know what they're going to be. But which order? If you've seen my old Dream Theater top 10, you know what's top, so let's get out of the way. Number 2 is Octavarium. This is a flawless piece of art. One of the best songs ever made. Just so happens Dream Theater made 2 best songs ever made. Just the section where it builds up to the climax, and it's like, Octavary! It just screams, and it's just bliss. Pure bliss. And it's like the like slows down into the nice fucking ballady section. Everything about Octavarium is flawless. The only thing I can say wrong, which is why it's number 2, the only thing I can say wrong is that it's not Change of Seasons. Change of Seasons is my number 1. And it's similar, very similar to Octavarium. It's long as hell, proggy as hell. There's loads of different sections, but it has more heart. For me, Change of Seasons has more heart, which is why it's number 1 rather than number 2. Octavarium's amazing, the song structure's amazing, solos, melodies, everything's amazing. But lyrical wise is the 2 things that differ, and lyrics in Change of Seasons I slightly prefer. Because it's talking about like sitting down with his son, sad to see the crimson sunset. It's like a whole life cycle between a father and his son, and the seasons change, and it's just, I prefer the lyrical content. That's the only reason I prefer Change of Seasons to Octavarium. But Change of Seasons is a masterpiece. Carpe Diem, Seize the Day. Come on, every single section in Change of Seasons is flawless, and it is my number 1 Dream Theater song of all time. It used to be, they was gonna put it at the end of Images and Words, and if they did, that album would just be even more of a classic. It's still my favourite, but it'd be like stratospherical. It would be like the best album ever fucking made. But yeah, I digress. My favourite Dream Theater song of all time, Change of Seasons. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my list. Hopefully you didn't get too triggered. Tell me in the comments below what's your favourite Dream Theater songs. Rank your top 10. Tell me what you hated about my list. Tell me why is Spirit Carries On so low? Or whatever you fucking want to rant about. Do it in the comments, because it's always fun. So let me know what you guys thought, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.